All right, everyone, what is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097. This is going to be one of two videos that I make today, and this one is not Eagles related, but I find it to be interesting regardless. So it is heavily speculated right now that Bruce Arians is going to be the next head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, as you guys have probably known, there are rumors that Deshaun Jackson wants to come back to Philadelphia. He might not be going back to Tampa Bay. There's going to be a lot of change happening with the Buccaneers. And as far as Deshaun Jackson goes, I personally don't think the Eagles should bring him back because based on what my brother has told me about Deshaun Jackson, it sounds like he is indeed a locker room cancer. And I just love this Eagles team, their mentality right now. And I don't think you need someone like that in the locker room. So that's my official stance on it, guys. I say no to Deshaun Jackson. But getting back to the Buccaneers, like I said, let's see. Oh crap, guys! As I'm making this video, breaking news, guys. The Buccaneers will be hiring Bruce Arians. So I will change my stance now to it's speculated to the fact that, yes, Bruce Arians is the coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is huge, guys. I was always a huge proponent of Bruce Arians. He won a Super Bowl in Pittsburgh, for people that don't know his history. And then, of course, he was also a mentor of Andrew Luck. He went over to the Arizona Cardinals, as you guys know, if you've seen the All or Nothing Cardinals special on Amazon Prime, which I would highly recommend anyone watching if you want to get an insight into like a really good NFL team. But he took them all the way to the NFC Championship that year. I think it was 2015. Yeah, because they got beat by the Panthers. That was Super Bowl 50 when the Panthers played the Broncos. But he got them right up there, man. And the defense was just so good that year. But I've always respected Bruce Arians as a head coach. I think he's one of the better ones. In fact, you guys might have heard me say, if the Eagles ended up removing Mike Groh from the equation, I would have preferred to get a guy like Bruce Arians into the Eagles organization as like an offensive coordinator or someone like that. But this is even better for him because now he's able to go into Tampa Bay, a team that really is desperate for a rebuild right now. I think you give Jameis Winston maybe one more year now with the new head coach to see what he can do. But they've got a lot of talent already. They've got Mike Evans, on the defensive side. They've got Jason Pierre-Paul. They have Vinny Curry, Bo Allen, some former Super Bowl champ Eagles. So they've got a good foundation. It's just Dirk Koetter, whatever the hell his name is. I always say it wrong. He just never got that team where it was. He should have been fired last season. That's kind of what I said to my brother. Me and him kind of talk about the Bucs on occasion. But I think the Buccaneers, like if you're a Bucs fan especially, this is a time to be excited, guys, because you guys have a legit head coach now. And it's going to be just fantastic to watch you guys. It'd be nice to see the Bucs rise out of that division. And there's also the rumor, too. I hate to talk about this myself, but out of the two teams that I've seen where the Eagles could possibly send Nick Foles if they don't end up trying to keep him, which, again, I hope that is not true because I really love Nick Foles and I don't want him to go anywhere but Philly. But the rumor right now for the two teams is 1, Tampa, or 2, the Jacksonville Jaguars. So if Bruce Arians ended up getting Nick Foles as the starting quarterback, the Buccaneers would be legit. They would be absolutely legit. And me as an Eagles fan, I would just die a little inside because I just would know what was coming. So even if that rumor doesn't come true, which, I mean, again, that's very rumor right now. We don't really know what's going to happen with Nick Foles. It all depends on the outcome of this Saints-Eagles game, which I actually will be making a preview video for that. So if you guys want to check that out, that will be uploaded today as well, the Eagles and the Saints. But I think based on that outcome is really where the Eagles are going to decide what to do with Nick Foles. Because if he beats the Saints, that's going to be huge for keeping him. But anyway, back to the point here. Regardless of what happens with Nick Foles, the Buccaneers are still stacked with Jameis Winston. We can really see who Jameis Winston is. Me personally, I'm not really on the Jameis Winston wagon anymore. But at the same time, I do recognize that he wants to win. When I watched that Eat the W video that he did where he was trying to pump up the team, I actually saw him really excited, but the rest of the team just kind of didn't care. So that was when I started to think really heavily about the head coach, because I just think he does a really bad, he did a bad job. Dirk Coder did a bad job motivating his team, and I don't think they followed him. So as far as Jameis Winston wanting to win, I don't think that's a question. I just think he wasn't getting the mentorship, and he will now. So anyway, guys, that's really my thoughts on it. This is a little bit longer video than I thought it would be, but I just kind of wanted to talk about that because I think the Buccaneers got a great guy. Bruce Arians, again, huge fan of that guy. So anyway, guys, the Buccaneers just hired Bruce Arians as their head coach. What do you guys think about this? Whatever you think, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I will be covering the NFL and the Eagles all season and off season long. But to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.